Hey guys, I'm going to be doing my wrap up video for January. I only read 8 books and I wanted to read more. I wanted to read like 20 and I didn't because I stopped reading towards the end and I only started in the middle of January. I didn't read anything at the beginning. I kind of just forgot. And so, yeah, I really want to read lots because I wanted to be ahead of my reading goal before I reach the end of the year. Because I know for a fact that I'm not going to read as much for the rest of the other months. So, this is the only time I actually had off to read. So, but yeah, that's okay. So, the first one that I read here is The Promise of Neverland, Volume 2. To be fair, the series, I wasn't exactly sure how I felt about it, but after reading Volume 2, I am really interested in reading Volume 3 that I have, and I'm leaning towards wanting to get the rest of the series. It's a really good series. I definitely want to find out what happens next, so I will definitely be reading Volume 3 next month, this month when I post this video. And so yeah, the next one after that one, I have them in order, and this one for some reason, just because of when I started it decided to put it before Promise of Neverland, because I put my reading goal up on Goodreads, but that's just how it is. It's called Flinch. Flinch, I'm not really a fan of it. I started reading it and I did enjoy it when I started it last year, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. And now I'm just like, I don't think I'm going to be picking up the rest of the series. It's okay. I mean, it's not really for me, but it's pretty cool. I think mainly it's about a kid who can turn things gold, and he accidentally turned his twin brother gold, and some spirit took him, or he stuck gold and he's trying to get him ungold, and he has to find treasures for this guy. But it sounds cool, but not my read, so that's okay. After that one is a new series that I just got. You might have saw in my haul video for January. It's called Kiyomi Can't Communicate, Volume 1 I read. And it's about a girl who has social anxiety, and she has troubles trying to talk and make friends. Nothing comes out of her mouth when she's up close to someone. It's this guy named Tad. I'm going to call him that because I can't pronounce his full name. Because they were both left in the same classroom, and she started to communicate with him through writing on a chalkboard, and they became friends this way. And she has a goal of trying to make 100 friends, and he wants to help her reach that goal. So it's really sweet, and I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I did when I read it myself in the back and found it. So it's actually pretty cool. So I cannot wait to pick up Volume 2 as well, which will be this month as well. The third one that I read is called The Girl from the Other Side, Volume 2. So what I've read so far, it's about a girl who meets a beast and they live together, and he wants to protect her and protect everything that's happened with her, and protect the secrets about why her and her aunt aren't living together. And so it's really sweet. I like how the beast is sweet and not like all the other beasts that want to touch everyone and curse them. So I really enjoyed Volume 2, and after reading it I was like, dang, I need Volume 3, and I haven't picked up Volume 3 yet because it hasn't been in stock in the stores, so that's why I haven't been picking it up. And then last the fourth one, not the last one, but the fourth volume manga that I read is called Drarara RE Arc Volume 2. I was gonna reread this last year, but instead I've decided not to reread anything because I tend to not enjoy what I reread. So I decided just to go forth and read Volume 2. And surprisingly, it was really cool and really good because I really do enjoy Drarara, which reminds me I gotta finish watching the anime. So yeah, it's basically based around the story of the Dollars, the gang that is in the anime, and so it's just basically around them and all the stuff that happens and stuff between the gangs. It's really cool, and I really enjoyed it. I definitely will be picking up Volume 3 But I have to say my favorite character in it is so far has always been Sauti. She's my favorite. I definitely want to get a figure of her. So yeah. Now the next one that we have here is called Blue Frag. I've been holding off on reading this series because every time I start reading, I wasn't too sure. Wasn't really like intrigued to read it, but I picked it up because it was one of the things on my reading list that I pulled. I normally don't do any books, my TBRs for the month, because I always change what I read. I'm never like, I'm gonna read this one, I read this one, I read this one, I read this one. I always change up. Like, I'm not gonna read these. I'm gonna pick a different book. So that's why I never post any TBR videos. But this one was on it, and surprisingly, it was actually really good. I didn't think I'd get into reading romance because I don't think that's really up my alley. But surprisingly, it's really cool. It's good, and I definitely want to pick up like a few more volumes. So I'll probably pick up like 2 more volumes for the series and then see how I feel after that. And then while I was reading another book and I was waiting for my phone to do whatever, and I had this book in front of me, and I decided to pick it up, and I read it in no time, like under like 20 minutes. It was really, really good. It's called Given, and I read volume 2. Boy, I love this series. This is probably by far my favorite BL manga ever. I love how it's a sweet, low-key, not so mature BL like most BLs are that I have on my shelf, where the maturity level is way up high and they always come in plastic wrap. But this series, I am really in love with, and I was so disappointed when volume 3 was not in stock anywhere. I kind of cried. I kind of had a heartbroken deep down inside because I really wanted to finish reading this. Highly recommend this if you guys like BL and want something low-key and sweet. This is really cool and really great series. The last manga that I read for the month of January was Go For Nakamura. Apparently, I didn't actually finish this. I thought I did, but I didn't. And so I only had a few pages left, so I decided to just finish it off. It's about a guy named Nakamura who fallen in love with one of his classmates named Chihiro, and he is awkward, and he thinks he's gonna bugger everything up before it even begins. And it's just basically about him and him trying to get the courage to become friends with him and get close to him, and all his weird obsessions and stuff, like his obsession with, he really likes octopuses, and he thinks that would be really weird for him to like that, for Chihiro to actually become his friend. So it's just basically about them, and it's really cool, and I really enjoyed this series. I definitely want to pick up another book from him, which I do have, which is called The Total Eclipse of the Eternal Heart. I also have that one, so I'll definitely be picking that up to read sometime soon. So yeah, so that is all the books that I read for this month. Hopefully I'll read some for the next month, but hopefully I do. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more videos like this one, then please do give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. I will try to post more once a week. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.